boys and girls, I am back with another chapter of Junie B. Jones Has a Peep in Her Pocket, and we are on chapter 4 today. Now let's do a little review of what we've learned so far. So Junie B's class is taking a field trip to a farm, and Junie B first was nervous about seeing ponies because she watched a show where ponies would run over people. Then she got nervous about seeing roosters because in Junie B. Jones Smells Something Fishy when they had pet day, Meanie Jim brought in a rooster, and he said that roosters can peck people's heads into little nubs. So Junie B was worried about that. Then at school, her teacher, Mrs., had the class draw pictures of what animals they wanted to see at the farm. Now, all of her classmates didn't draw an animal that they would see at the farm, but Junie B drew a rooster getting crushed under a tree. So that's where we stopped. Now we're at chapter 4. So you ready to dive in? Chapter 4 is called Cockle-Doodly-Doo. On Saturday, Mother came into my room. She said we were going shopping for clothes for the farm trip. I looked up from my coloring book. No, thank you, I said, on account of I'm getting a fever that day, so I won't actually be going to the farm. Mother laughed. Don't be silly, she said. Then she picked me up and carried me out to the car. Yeah, only here's the problem. You're not respecting my wishes, I said. Mother laughed some more. I promise this will be fun. I did a huffy breath. Whatever, I said. Whatever is the grown-up word, for that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And guess what? I was right. Shopping was not fun at all, because Mother kept on making me try on clothes that I didn't want. First, she made me try on a shirt with checkery squares. Then she made me try on overalls with big giant pockets. Plus, she tied a bandana, around my neck. It'd be funny if it was a banana. And she put a straw hat on my head. I looked at myself in the mirror. What do you know? I'm a cornball, I said. Only too bad for me, because Mother said I looked cute as a button, and she bought the clothes anyway. Plus, she also bought me a throwaway camera at the drugstore. So here's Junie B's outfit for her field trip. And it's the same outfit that we have on the front cover. After we got home, I started to color again. Mother hanged up my new clothes. Do you want me to show you how to use the camera for your trip now? She asked. No, thank you, I said. On account of I'm actually getting a fever that day, so I won't be going to the farm. After that, Mother did a big sigh. She closed my door, and she let me color in peace. I got tricked. Because on the day of that field trip, I told Mother I had a fever, but that woman did not take my word for it. Instead, she took my temperature. And so what kind of trust is that, I ask you? No fever, she said. Then Mother dressed me in my farm clothes, and she drove me right to my school. We pulled into the parking lot. Oh, no, I said. Oh, no. Because the bus was there for the field trip already, and it was parked right at the curb. Believe me, Junie B, said Mother. You're going to have a great day. Then she got me out of the car, and she pulled me to my teacher. Good morning, Junie B, said Mrs. Don't you look cute today? I felt my forehead. I'm ill, I said. Mrs. smiled. I love your straw hat. My head is a flaming fireball, I said. Mrs. bended down next to me, and that bandana is absolutely darling. I'm burning to a crinkle, I told her. Crisp, said Mother. Whatever, I said. After that, Mother lifted me onto the bus, and she handed me my backpack with my lunch and camera. She waved goodbye to me. I did not wave back, because my hand did not feel friendly. Just then, my bestest friend named Grace came running over to me. Junie B, Lucille and I saved you a seat. Then she grabbed my arm, and she took me way in the back of the bus. I sat down next to Lucille. No, said that Grace, that's my seat. She quick pulled me up. So where am I supposed to sit then? I asked. Lucille pointed across the aisle. Right there, silly, she said. You're sitting right directly across from Grace and me, and so it's almost like we're sitting together, except you will be separate. I sat down. But there's nobody to talk to over here, I told her. Just then, that Meanie Jim jumped up from the seat behind me. Me! You can talk to me, he said, very laughing. Then he leaned into my ear and he hollered, Cockle-doodly-doo! Here's a picture of Meanie Jim yelling into Junie B's ears. Too bad you're afraid of roosters, he said. Roosters can tell if you're afraid, Junie B. Ask anybody. Roosters always peck the scaredy heads first. No, they do not, Jim, I said back. You're just making that up, probably. And anyhow, if roosters peck people's heads off, all farmers would have nub heads, only they don't. So there. Ha ha. Jim raised up one eyebrow. "Are you sure all farmers don't have nub heads?" he said, kind of spooky. Are you?" He did a grin. "Why do you think farmers wear hats, then?" Jim leaned closer. "To cover up their nub heads, that's why," he whispered. After that, he lifted up my hat, he patted my head, and he cockle-doodly-dooed all over again. And that is the end of chapter 4. We'll read chapter 5 next time, called E-I-E-I-O. Until next time, bye!